Hello, 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 welcome in. I'm Dominique with Dominique Rochelle Jewelry, and we'll be playing with earrings today. Hello, hello. We'll be making a matching pair to our necklace yesterday, or on last week. Oh, there they are. Look how fun and dangly they are. I'll swap down so you guys can see it well. Hello, Dawn. Nice to see you. How are you today? Let's get to the good stuff, shall we? Or at least flip down to see. Threw them on some earbacks today. Look at those. And I'll share how to create our washers. Thank you, Miss Dawn, for finding all the fun things to play with washers. And I went down that rabbit hole and beyond. I got a whole bunch of washers here. Whole bunch. Oh, thank you, thank you. Hi, Dorothy. So I bought this pack of washers on Amazon to play. So these actually started out like this. And I learned that we can stamp on them. And we are gonna dap them and play with them. So I'm so excited you guys are here. I tried to put it everywhere today, but I did forget to do a repost. So thank you, Dawn, for getting over there. Hi, Kim. Hi, guys. Great to see you. Are these fun or what? And so I used our beads from Bead Box. And then we're gonna make our own washer little connectors. And then we're gonna make our own connectors here. And I'll show you how to do the screw and make our own copper. And I also dapped on the other side so it'd be nice and textured on the back. So we'll be using, oh, is Brandy in? Hello, Brandy. So I'll use my 1/4 blank that I got from Impressart. The 16 gauge. What we'll do a little bit differently than this, because this was in the center of the last part of the bracelet that we were using for the pendant, that I'm going to use the ends, and we'll have a little bit more of the end to play with down here. So we'll have a little bit of like a scoop down here at the bottom instead of a flat end. Oh yeah, and so that was the other thing. Look at this thing. All right, so remember when we used the little dapper tools? We used 2 of them. Well, there are many different shapes and sizes of it. And how to get the shape of it, we'll be using our dapping block. And I popped that into the links. I popped I forgot to put an Amazon one, but I did pop the one that I got from Impressart for this, and they go on sale. So, you know, hey, hey, hey. But there's also ones on Amazon. I'll find the really good one and link that today by the end of the day, so you guys can see that one too. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna create those first. And yeah, just out of like, I bought these. So the ones we're using are this one. And I'll show you like the big ones. I made this little pendant out of. And I used like 3 of the different sizes of the dapping to create that. So see how that gets a nice little flash on there. You can also make it into an oval. So I made that pendant where I kind of squished it. I hammered it on the edge and squished it down a little bit. And did just a light texture on the back of that with my texture hammer. So this'll be fun. And then that one, so I wanted to show, I did little arrows. And I want to show how that was close up so you can see. I did texture on there and we'll create the shape. And yeah, I have that in my cart to grab, Dawn. So yes, you can dip these in liver of sulfur to be able to create the different color, like the darker in there, like Dawn has. So she'll have to post hers up to show how to do that. So what I will do first is grab my block out. We'll get our washers out. I'll share how to do those first. And then I'll share how to make the shape. I'll get my handy dandy leather out here, and that'll help us see our comments even better too. And I did learn that it is easier to tape them down, the washers, with clear tape when you're dapping them a whole bunch of times. Where did that thing go? I just had my scissors, ladies. I just had them. So how is everybody today? I hope everybody's been having a wonderful day. Now these come with like kind of a sharper side, not so shiny, and then a nice shinier side. So I'll hammer and stamp on the prettier side, and then texture on this side. What else can I make with the dapping tool besides creating the shapes? They're using, well, I've shown you guys how to that you can do different textures with them too, and I'll share how to make all the different textures with it as well. When when you're getting bigger circles and doing flat ones, you can dome things out, put 2 circles on top of each other, glue them together, and you have your own ball that you can make. Point and poke a hole in the center of them, and you can make your own like circle beads. So there's a few different things to do with it. So there no, there's lots. We'll go through just do this today though. We'll share how to make the washers and stamp the connectors today. I don't want to overwhelm you. So how I did that, I taped them on the sticky side, and then I'm flipping it to tape it down onto my block. Now I used the 6, but if you don't have one of these, you can always grab that texture hammer and use the ball point, and that's really quick to get the back of that. We can do that for these today. And as you see, just to make it quicker, so I can show you easier. So as you see, we're starting to get that nice texture. So yeah, pretty much could make your own bead caps, because we can bend these enough to make like little, we'll do a little flower on top, and I'm guessing we could even cut like into them to create even more texture. I wouldn't doubt we could do bead caps. You just keep pressing them down and down and down. There's also a wood one. Oh, is he there? Please tell him, say hi. Hello to your grandson. So you can get wood ones. They, as you see, I have given this one a lot of love. I do like to bend my blanks and make them in different shapes, so you can get a wood one as well, and that comes with 2 little dappers, and there are smaller sets of dapping blocks you can get as well. So you don't have to go full boat at the very beginning. All right. So there we have our super nice, easily textured washer to make that back. I know, right? We'll try to be nice. We won't do, we're not doing secret messages on the back of these, so we'll be good, I promise. Now to get these a little bit back to happy, I'll pull one of my, oh, Caleb, yes, hello Caleb. I always can say hello to Caleb. Thank you. I apologize, I had forgotten his name. Hello, Kimberly and Kim E. So, just like that. I don't know if you can see that yet, but Just like that. You can make, so this is the one I didn't polish up yet, and this is the one I just did. So it doesn't take much to, my fingers are never clean. So I apologize, but this is all about, this is definitely what metalworking is all about. You'll have to wash your hands immensely. And I like to flip it over. When we do dap it, especially, oh yay, hello! When we dap it, which how you find, you make sure it fits in the slot, but not too much, like too deep, and can't get a good little divot in there. So even that would be, see how that one fits a little bit better. So I would probably start with that one, and then I would go to the next one down to start creating that little bit deeper of a divot. Let's get that polished up, and we will stamp a cute little flower or two on there to make our, or we could do something, we could do a different flower on there. We could do stars on there. So you can create whatever you want, and you don't have to have that going this way, right? So I made another pair where the design is outward and the texture is inward. So you can also make it look like that. He's a part of the crew, so I am glad he likes being said hello to. I like saying hi to everybody that's here, so it's important to say hello to him too. So as you can see, you can do two different ways, guys. So it depends on where your creativity wants to go with that. So I will actually, oh, what did I think I just, oh, hello, Chris. Hello, Don. Hello, Leanna. Hello. All sorts of people's coming out. What's happening? Good to see you. Well, we just textured these. And now we're going to stamp on the other side. I'm sharing that we used their old packing tape to keep them down. So then like when I was using the painter's tape, I noticed it was ripping apart really easily when I hammered it, and it was harder to get the copper off. So as you see, it was really easy for me to take the copper off of the tape there today. So I would recommend, if you're doing the texturing, to grab like regular tape. Oh, hello, Beth. Oh, it's okay. I think a whole crew of you just rolled in, so it's quite all right. I think I just held that sucker down. I think I did, because I wanted the leaves on the inside. So I don't think I even taped this one, ladies, if I remember right. And what I'm trying to do is get the leaves to go along the edges here. And I didn't need to do it but like 2 times, I want to say. Press really nice and hard. Great to see everybody. We get that first little impression. There we go. So now we've got our little flower. And we'll do that on the other side. That's why I like doing these at the same time when we're making earrings, to try to make them as sisters as they can. It doesn't always happen. So there's the one side, and then I'll bring it over to try to share that like top part of the flower. Oop. And see, I know I got a good hit on that one. That one's stuck in, so we know that made a good impression. That actually did better than the first pair. Huh. Yay! And yes, Beth, you did great today. And yesterday. You're doing wonderfully. I'm so proud of you for just getting out there and going. So there's our one side. And then we textured the other side. The other side got a little bit miss of texture. Because we hammered it, so we can bring the texture back if we want by taping those back down, or if you like that little less of a texture, we can leave it just like that. And what you would do is bring that tape back out and do the same technique. And actually, since a few of you weren't here, I'll show you. So I taped those down. And flipped it so that can't go anywhere. And then to, let's say I want to add a little bit of more of a divot into this texture on the outside. I'm going to bring my ball peen part and my little smaller hammer and just kind of get in there and create a few more daps. Oop. Oh, hello, Mama. She's here. So as you see, it just gives it just that a little bit more of its own special texture. The tape, and see how if I do that, I'm not hurting my fingers either, right? Because it's really not fun. Oh, that is Victoria. That is my mom's name, Victoria. I mean, my mom named me Dominique, and after the nun music box, my mom was a great grandma that had the music box that twisted and then sang this French nun song, Dominique. I think it was great grandma, But that's where my mom came up. She always wanted her daughter to be named Dominique. So I do like Neek, but you can call me either way, Neek or Dominique. I feel like it's easier to do NIQUE in the chat, so either way works for me. I just don't like Dom. I've never liked Dom. But yes, and Victoria is my mom. And I'm just doing, kind of going merry-go-round around here so I can get some of that texture in. Oh yeah, like oh my gosh. You know why, Dawn? You know why I figured this out? Because I've been hurting my fingers so many times. like look at that little spot was from hammering myself. So is that song the song you think of, Beth? That is where my name comes from. So the great part is I've heard it all my life. Do you know this song? Yes, I know this song. I love this song. So now we put more texture in there and actually really like that. So see how different that texture did than this texture hammer. So doing it one at a time makes it, I used that, and then I used that to create that. And I can add another punch is what I thought I'd do, a smaller one. So you can see how it adds into here. Giving it more depth. That's why I say you can get the smaller ones. So this one's the 4. I am definitely not a bald, big old muscly man. So no, I hope you don't think of me as Dom. So see how the little baby dots gave it even more of a different texture? Here, let me grab it off the tape. Oh no, restart. So that used 2 different ones. Kim, I wanted to show you how even bringing the little ones out, see how that brought even a different texture in there for it? And we still have our pretty flower on the other side. Turn your volume on. So before we get too crazy, I will color those in. Since I know this is the new technique for everybody. And this is very fun for me to do, is doming it. So yeah, you can take even circle blanks and dome them all the way down. Have a circle, like punch a hole at the top, and then create your own bead cap. Let's do that. I'll find some smaller circles and we'll do that next week. We'll make our own bead caps. Because that sounds like fun. I like making my own components. Aw, thanks guys. Oh, there we go. See, there's our flower. Ah, you guys are too sweet. Too sweet. So there's those. Now let's take them over to our block. Yeah, let's definitely make a bead cap next week. I think that'd be really fun, and I'll find the right one. So these are going in. Do you want me to show you how to do it like that, or do we want to show how to do the opposite way, like the like these ones? I've I feel like you need to eat. That's important. Hello, Shawnette. I didn't see you. Hello. So shall we do you want me to show you how to do that way first, and then we can even make another, I'll make another one and show you how to do the opposite way? How about I do that? We'll show you how to do that. And that one, not that one used a smaller. Yeah. All right. Oh, I didn't even know there was a collaboration that we needed to do. I don't know. No, we don't have to be nice here at all. Not unless Caleb's still watching. Is Caleb still watching? We might have to mind the P's and Q's a little bit today, but... Oh, did you? They have a lot of fun, great stuff. They actually have some stuff that the store, I mean, not the store. The store has stuff that Impressart doesn't have, some of the stamps. So we like to get that in there to where it's not rocking around. I'll place the dap, and the dap I'm using is 13 millimeter. And I'm going to down into the center. It's going to want to move around, so actually I might even move that down to the other one. I might bring it down to the 12. There we go. There we go. That wants to go. All I'm doing is pressing straight down, straight down, and see how we're getting the bend in there. Down. The alphabet you do have is 3 millimeter. Okay. Oh, great. So even 3 millimeter can work on even these, Dawn. So isn't that awesome? You can actually, because I'm hammering. I know one of my little smaller stamps was around that size and it fit completely. So I want that just a little bit more. So I'm just all the way straight down. Straight down. And there we go. So we just turned, oops, we just turned that into that. Did it look like it was at an angle? Yeah, I think part of it is because this keeps moving it. Does that help? I'm going to do it one more time because we have to. And if you do get it off of the angle, you can come around and kind of get at a different one to bring it back. If you have to kind of do a little tilt and tap. And I might be naturally doing that and didn't even realize that, Kim. You didn't get anything? You decided to brave the cold and see what other supplies. Oh! Well, send me what you got so I can help you out and see what you need to get to start going. Send me pictures of what you got. So straight up above. Okay, it might be. This camera, this up above camera is just at a little bit of a slight angle, so I can give you an angle. So I'm right in the middle. I'll bring it up close so you can see. I'm right in the middle. And I am straight up and above. Okay? But to get it to go down all the way, sometimes I do have to tilt and tap it. So you're right, I might have. Because it likes to slide. And other things like to slide. See how that like to slide out? So you do have to bring it back and keep hammering back until you get the like dome you want. We're getting close. Yep, I think we are almost to the same size there. Ah. Okay. So there we go. So when you want your impression to divot, you want to look at it, if that makes sense. If you don't want to, if you want to see and have it be on the outside of your dome, you would put your impression down and the tapping on the inside, like so. Yeah, I love this little dome maker, and you can even, here, let's actually, I'll show you, we can even make them like divot even more. And it does move around, Kim. Now that so part of it is because it's the steel. Let's get it even. Can it? Yeah. Almost there, yeah. Ooh. Of course I did. Of course I did. Ha! The one time. There it goes. So you can make it even more of a dome. You just keep going into the smaller and smaller and smaller. So, yeah, it slips and slides. So, that's how we create our little domies. And so yeah, look how fun that even made that even more of a... I haven't done a domed locket yet, but that sounds like fun to do. We should try to do that together. I'll have to figure out how that works. Where'd it go? There's my little one. So there we have those. And I just used jump rings to add those to the bottoms of these. Right? And you can, yeah. Like, I feel like if we had hammered on the outside of that and done our design on the outside, that'd be a great bead cap. You pop that down, keep adding up above. So we can have a lot of fun with that. I think our brains are all going to keep clicking as we look at these things and kind of keep playing with it. This is the first time I've really played with the washers, so I've done the doming stuff, just not with the washers. So I'm really having fun with these. Let's make our pretty bottoms. Hammer that bad boy out. Get our fairies out. And I thought maybe we'd do a different mushroom and do just a little bit different, so it looks like she's like launching off this mushroom instead. So I'm gonna make them just a little bit different so they aren't completely the same, but still have fun with them. Aw, thank you. I love that I can share with you guys something that can like elevate your creations, right? Like, and make it so simple. I don't want you to think that you have to go and buy like $100 worth of things, but you can see that $50 and you can start making stuff a whole bunch different with the dapping set. I just started, slowly adding on, and now, 9 years later, what kind of, the suede, this is suede. This is actually, and I'm going to be making a kit where I sell these, because this makes beads not move. It's really nice. It's from my uncle's old furniture stuff that he made. I have some left over, and I wanted to make some kits to sell that you guys would be able to have. Like this one's about 1.5 foot size, so you can use it as a bead mat. I love it as my little bead mat. And then I use a leather bag that's a sandbag underneath my block. The black one, yeah. So this is a leather bag, and I think I finally found one on eBay, or not eBay, Amazon, that I can link it. The place that I used to get these no longer sells things. They're the same place that made the stamps. Their Beaducation had somebody that would make these. So this is 2 pieces of leather with sand in the set. You want a kit, Dorothy? Because I'm thinking to put some blanks in there and some other things to make like a little starting kit for people to play with, and some beads, some of maybe my favorites, especially since I'm going in March to get some beads. I thought I'd make a fun bead kit. So I already marked these for 1 inch each side. When's dinner? Yeah. Well, that's what I love about all of this too. It's we go from all of us getting this box, right? We all get this bead box, and now I've made this bead box into something more because I'm creating my own components, and that's what I love about it. So there we are. Here's and these guys, I know you guys have laughed at me throughout the time of my big old clunky cutters, but these suckers get through 18 gauge very easily, and they got through 12 gauge. I get some at the hardware store, 12 gauge. I was playing with it earlier today. I was hammering it out on my grandpa's old anvil, and this is 12 gauge that I was like, it's round, that I hammered out. So we can definitely have some fun with tools and teach you how to make a whole bunch of your own stuff. So let's get it going. And I thought I'm gonna cut like this in half. We're gonna make a bracelet blank, like a smaller one, and do component with this, and do a small one with beads along, kind of like our heart one, but we'll make our own with the copper. So I want to add that to our let's do soon as well. So, and as you know, we can just wipe that black off. I like to mark my center where I'm going to be putting my hole, especially when, oh, where'd it go? There it is. I'll be using the little twist down one. There's 2 different sizes, 1/16 and 3/32. This one's from Impressart. I'll be using the smaller one, but it works easier when you make a mark, an impression, like a little dot, to see where you're punching a hole in. And I like to make sure it's just a little bit down below where the top is and in the center. grab my 1 pound hammer. Oh, hello, hello. How are you, my dear? Miss Gina? Yes, the black leather mat. Oh, Leanna, yes. Can you make these for us? You're in California, you got sand? Because I used to spend $35 a mat for the leather, and it looks like a nice double stitch around it, all the way around it. If I could sew, I'd make them. So there's that. And as you see, that still has the little tape stuff down. That's okay. That'll help protect our copper. And I wonder if I can show you better. There we go. Look at me. All right. I'm unscrewing it, or screwing it down until I got to see where my little spot was right there. Get it right up to it. Oops. Of course it wanted to slide out. Sorry, guys. Oh, you do, yeah, you do need a heavy duty machine. I don't have one of those. Probably serger, right? But more, you would need a heavier duty serger for it. Now copper is a little tougher, ladies. I'm giving it some love, right? But you know when it goes through, because it's, A, you'll see it come through at the bottom. B, it becomes a lot easier to twist. And then you untwist. And just like that, we have our own connector for the bottom of our earring. Look how awesome that is, right? And how I get that other one out, I twist this all the way. I push it down as hard as I can to get that little, see that little copper still in there. And then if that doesn't work to get it all the way out, I usually just use like a piece of wire, and see how that actually popped out nicely. I save these because guess what? We can use, remember those crystal setters we have that I've shown you how to set all our crystals? They have smaller setters, and you can use that. So then you have a little bump of copper now, right? So save these little itty bitty things, because you can actually glue that back onto your stuff and use that as a little add-on. You can put that in the center of your sun, right? And then you have a copper sun. So don't let those go away. I always put them in a little spot when I'm doing this. And you can even just do a whole bunch of them if you have a project that you want some copper, little flashies. So it is not a waste. It is not a waste at all to do this. Get right into that spot where I put that little divot. Hand holding it on both sides so it doesn't go anywhere, but it will, right? So I'm going to give it a good twist. I'm trying not to let that go anywhere. Do 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 do. And if I got a metal punch, I would just make sure to put the tape on either side, because I have noticed that some of the metal punches leave like a circle mark, and I've even put like a tape on this to make sure it doesn't leave a mark. Yeah, leather can be really tough to work with. So there we go. We have our bottom two. And then from there, I'll take, I have a little set of files, a little mini set of files. Hello, Kaylee. Just got the notice? Aw, man. I'm trying to set up a little thing so you get a little like notice a day before. I'm trying to pop up a link so you have it like before today kind of a thing. I had it up last night, but I swear YouTube kind of sucks. I do say make sure to put me at all, because I noticed if I don't have my favorites on all, that I don't get the notification right away if it's on just the middle one, because there's like different ways of subscribing. Oh, and this is like so long into it, but please give me a like, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like button and give me some love today. I have different hole punches. I really, I mean, ladies, I have hole punches. I have all sorts of different ones. This one has like 7 different ones where you actually like take that out from here and remove that. So there's definitely different ones that work great. Oops, I just lost ya. Don't worry. I was just trying to do some ASMR with the wire down there. That's all. You had fun with that, right? Ah. Well, that's not fair. Sorry, ladies and gents. There we go. If there are any gents out there. I don't think there are, but there might be. There's at least one I know. Oh, awesome. You know, I as long as it works for you, then that's great. I have, I think because I go through different metals and everything. Did you like that? I try. I think I've always wanted to be a comedian, so, you know, Ba-dum-bump. There we go. So all we did, just use the flat one and I kept twisting my copper around to go the same way. Oh, I am a collector of tools. I like all sorts of different types of tools. I like the ones that make life easier, that's for sure. All right. So, shall we? We got to do my DR on the back of here, right? First. And do some texture. Oh, you have woodworking stuff. What type of woodworking do you do? I think we all have like a craft storage of extra things that we've tried out over the years, because we all love to do different crafts. We get either bored of one or we just, it kind of, we're like, all right, next project. I'm just putting my initials back here on these ones. And I'll put some fun texture on it this time. Put my DR. Oops. Bye, Dawn. Good to see you, as always, obviously. And I'll see you on, whatever day. Thursday? What day is today? What life are we in? Oh my gosh. So I did my initials there. Let's dap these up. We'll kind of do the same that we did with the other ones. I think D-stash is one of the best and worst things to ever happen, because I can't tell you how many things I have bought off of D-stash, of stamps and beads and all sorts of things. I haven't thought about tools, Shawnette. That's a very scary thought. So there's the back, and look how fun and quick that was to do the back of that. And that made the, like, anything that was kind of sharp on the back part there, I just dapped it in. So we've got that nice and easy there. And I'll flip those over so we can make our fairies on the other side. I do need one. But I need to get hired on by them too. I'm working on it, Kim. I'm working on it. What I need to do is have one where it's DR with the squirrel holding the crystal like we've talked about. So I think I'll do, I just need to draw it out. I think, like I said, I'm gonna do this one instead, because I think that one's really fun. It's like a flatter mushroom, so it'll be a little bit different of a style on here. I want them to make some fairies. I would love, 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 love some more fairies. All right. Let me get that top part one more time. There we go. I knew that didn't go quite. There we go. Oh, the fairy stamp is from Beaducation, which unfortunately doesn't sell anymore. I did sign up to be an affiliate with Impressart though, ladies. So whenever you do click those links and end up buying, I am an affiliate and I do get a little bit back from it. So by the way, those links, I'm actually an affiliate now. So yay! They approved me. So any of those things that you end up clicking on to buy, that helps me to be able to buy that stamp. Which they just put up that they're doing a new thing called Overstock, and they have them 40% off. So I would look on Impressart. They did Ultra Design stamps, and if they have any more, they had that big giant butterfly that I have on sale for like, I want to say like $19 instead of $32. So definitely go check out the new Overstock on Impressart, because 40% off of the Ultra Detail is almost unheard of. Okay, like truly almost unheard of. But yeah, I already miss Beaducation. I wish I could get, like, boy, if I could get anything, I would say I want to get Beaducation to I'll start making her stamps. Oh my God, she had amazing ones. Okay, I'm gonna put her down a little bit lower on there. There we go. Put the knee. Ooh, she came out good. I love when that happens. Okay. Breathe. You look, no, it just dropped today for Overstock stuff. Like just this afternoon, I saw a thing. I grabbed a couple stamps off of it because they had some pretty ones I was thinking of getting. Yeah, Beaducation's website is still up, but it's more for education than for having stamps up anymore. but she is willing to do blanks still if you email her, which is really awesome because I really loved getting my pewter from her, and she did get a lot of really great copper as well. I want her in. Oh yeah, ladies. Oh my God. Yay! Oh, that came out so pretty. Well, they definitely need stars in there still, right? So let's throw, these still are available. You can get this, the star, I put the star pack on there today. It's the star, it's like a little, I think, scene pack, I think is this one. There's a couple different scene packs I put up there, but one of the scene packs has this pretty star on it. Almost like a North Star. We'll put that there. It's gonna have to go on the edge. There we go. Oh, yay. Oh, I love the change of the mushroom. It actually really changed the look of it too. Look at that. All right, so let's color that in. But I do see actually someone just put these, the fairies on D-stash just this last week. So I would keep a lookout on, there's hand stamping D-stash on Facebook. And keep looking on like eBay and Etsy. I've seen even D-stashes on Etsy of Beaducation. So don't think that you can't still get some of their stuff. It's just not as easy to get as it used to be. And maybe we can beg Impressart to start making some, I want a like fairy tale line. I want some gnomes. I want some fairies, you know, some really cute other, like just in that fairyland space. Mystical space. Yeah, isn't that mushroom fun? One of the last ones I ended up getting that she had too was this one. So I'm, the D-stash is on Facebook. You can find, and if you look up on Etsy, look up Beaducation. And if you look up on Facebook, look up hand stamp. Here, hand stamp D-stash. And then there is one, and I'll try to find the other. Hi, Heather. I'll try to find the other ones for you with that, so you can find some of the other ones. There, if you look up hand stamp and actually there's another one that does for the font fixation. Look up font fixation D-stash. The people that did these, there is also a D-stash on Facebook. Otherwise, I'd say look on Etsy or eBay for font fixation or bead education. Yeah, these two, which I absolutely love, that we use today. There we are. Or I should say 3, because the fairies are in different angles. So there we go. We've made the bottom of our earrings and made our own component and put our own little initials back here, which I can color in later, but I figure we'll just keep going and wire wrap. Wire wrap. All right. And to make it easy, I had pulled out most of the things. I thought we could maybe, I was going to add one more crystal in there. Yeah, like I'm obsessed with mushrooms. I think being here in the Northwest makes you maybe a little bit more obsessed than most. But yeah, you can actually find if you look up metal stamps on Etsy, you'd be surprised at how many different companies make metal stamps. There's a place in New Zealand that I bought my river from. Like, look how awesome that river is. And it's actually a place called New Zealand Metal Stamps. I also got a lightning from her. So there are other places that you can get stamps online that and there are actually I've got there's definitely some people that like are Canada friendly in those D-stash too, if you're needing to like find from Canada kind of thing. So we'll add this, and how I got it to go the right way is actually making that go down. Surprising. So we'll do that and take these two together. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, there's a few different companies that you can get your stamps made from too. So I'll try to link more of those down. Impressart's not the only one. They're just one of the few that you can do your own custom one here, like that's close in the United States. Actually, no, there's a couple that are in the United States. How many stamps do I have, Kim? Can you see some of these? There's also another like grouping down below here. We don't like to admit how many we have, okay? Because we have been collecting for a while. There are quite a few. Which, you know, I could always even do some stampings for people. I could make some things and sell them in the kits type of thing. If like, since we can't get these fairies and the mushrooms, if you like this component, I can sell these components by themselves if we need to. So I can get you these things in the meantime. Of you not stamping yet too. So there are ways, I promise. And yes, make sure they're rated for stainless steel if you're working with stainless steel, because there are ones that aren't, and that it will mess up your. It'll not only mess up your stamp, but it'll double stamp on your blank. It won't look good. You'll have ruined a blank. So there's definitely things that happen when you, so read along. Like, I know those stamps that I bought from New Zealand, they're rated for stainless steel. I made sure that they were, just in case I wanted to stamp on that. But like metals like copper aren't as hard, so you don't have to have the rated for steel for those. Now, because these are bigger, I use the biggest part of my we all have a problem buying things, my dear. It's always good to just add to cart, and it's called window shopping then, right? You don't have to buy, just add to cart. But if you want to play, you have to buy. So I made a big jump ring hole because I need that to go over and around that. So I went to the very lowest part of my round nose pliers to do that one. You guys crack me up. There are many rabbit holes we can go down. Soon as I get my Valentine present, I'll show you guys the one that I bought. I'm getting some metal plates. There's another rabbit hole. Talk about a rabbit hole. Oh my gosh. Metal texture plates to be able to put texture into things. Ladies, I might have started you guys on a rabbit hole that I have gone down because I started the rabbit hole. Let's pull out some of these little baby ones. I used 4 of those. Well, and pewter is a great way to go too. I really love pewter for the antique look that it gives. And it gives it still, and it has a good weight. It does tarnish, but it has a really nice weight to it. So you might want to look at pewter as well. I mean, there's this rabbit hole started what? This rabbit hole started like so many years ago. For beading and stamping. Now it's just all right, I think I'll do the white down there. I like the white. We'll go the rhodonite, the pink sparkly. I need to tighten that up a bit. I might. There we go. Pink sparkle. Anybody else really excited and hoping for this to be another, like, in the extras on Friday? Because I'm really hoping to buy an extra of that strand. I want that strand, and I'm definitely looking at the companion bundle. I'm having fun with this so far. Yeah, can just see, just look at your future. Do you, I mean, there's, okay. Here's one. And there's one for breast cancer. There's a giant, like this is just one. And I have a few of these. plus there's like four of those that hold the bigger stamps. It's a rabbit hole we like to go down. But if you guys want to go down the rabbit hole with me, we can have some fun. Hi, Tammy. Wait, where in the Pacific Northwest? Where are you, my dear? 'Cause you might be where I am. You haven't had the luck finding pewter? Bopper has really good pewter, and I'll one of my friends, Lindsay, just sent me a couple links of good pewter spots to get. So yeah, I'll make sure you get some good pewter. There's definitely some great stuff on Etsy to get that. And hello, welcome in. Oh, Friday Bargain Bead Box is dropping their extras, which are you from Spokane? I'm just down at the other end of Washington. I'm just over the border from Oregon, so I'm like Vancouver, Washington. So hello neighbor. Well, welcome to the fun little rabbit hole of a little sassy, a little classy, and definitely smart-assy group of ladies. Am I right? So I hope you're okay with sometimes swearing. We get a little riled up here, but mainly we like to talk about tools and learn about new tools and buy new tools, and I'm sharing how to make today these earrings by stamping and creating these washers into your own components. So we're just having some fun stamping, and we used a dapping block to create our washers today. So, and I used a different stamp. We did a little mushroom on the top of it this time instead. So just having some fun. And getting right into this last part where we make our own earrings and or the top part of our earrings. So welcome in, and I'm so glad you're here. Let's give her all some love, everybody. Oh, good. Thank you. Cause we like to fuck around and find out, don't we, ladies? To say the least. All right, is that gonna just be a pain in my ass? Hold on. It's trying to cut off. There we go. There. So that little ball kept trying to sneak down. So I'm just making sure that connection is going up. Yes, sentence enhancers. Yes. You used to live in... No kidding. No kidding, Shawnette. I love it out there. What, there's like 200 vineyards out in Walla Walla now. It's absolutely insane. I can't believe how much it has grown out there. So let's make the top part. So bend over, then swap our nose pliers, bend nose pliers up and around, follow it around, and tuck it tight. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah! And here we go. I'm really hoping Caleb went to bed, because we were trying to keep it nice for Caleb, and I think it just went to absolute dog shit in the last 10 minutes. So yay! Sorry, Caleb. So I took that one and went around twice to get it nice and snug, so nothing moves. So nice and snug, nothing moves. I love that she walks in ready. Well, most of us from the Pacific Northwest, we're ready with those sentence enhancers, because fuck the rain, fuck this weather. Tammy, did you get hail? Because I got hail today, like just about an hour ago. We just got like downpour with hail. So we'll do that one. I'll finish this one over here. Oh, it's so great to have you. Well, I am on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3 p.m. our time until we end up finishing a project or two, depending on what we're up to. Oh, well, see, you know what, that's the funny part, Shawnette. I haven't had a whole bunch of son of a bitches today. Like, it actually has gone well. Like those fairies stamped so well, I couldn't believe it. A shift of snow. You got snow instead of hail? Well, yeah, we got like a decent amount of hail, and then it all went away like right after. So it was kind of crazy. Yeah, 6 p.m. Eastern time, Kim. And that'll be always on Tuesday, Thursdays. So I'm not going to change that out unless something's happening. Because I keep having too many appointments in the mornings. Like tomorrow and Friday I have appointments in the mornings. So I won't be able to do mornings anymore. That, and I'm just not alive in the mornings. So I decided to keep it at this time, switching it to this time. Snap those off and squeeze those in with our chain nose pliers. An ice storm with snow. Oh my gosh. And you're just north Toronto-ish area, right, Kaylee? If I want to, I think you said? Like northeast? Sorry, guys. Southeast Ontario. Okay. A little farther. I think we're all a little bit more sassy in the afternoons, which is more where I'm at anyway. I need to have had my first cup of coffee start before I get to this point. So all right, let's add these. Where'd they go? There it is. To our earring. Snug that up underneath there. Tammy, what kind of jewelry do you like to make? Thank you so much. Dorothy, I have to set my alarm too sometimes for my own show. I keep trying to remember, and I want it to be like 2 o'clock or something. I'm like, no, it's 3. I'll get it. Oh yeah. I need to twist. That needs to go a little bit more that way. Coffee is fuel. So there's those. So far, we added, I like that in that little white part. So Tammy, we actually made the bottom part. We made these with washers. We used these washers and then used a dapping block today. Oh, wire wrapping, and you started metal smithing. Oh, I would love to get into more metal smithing. So I love it. Love it. I'd love to see your stuff. We've got a group called Beading Besties on Facebook. You'll have to drop some of your photos. And actually, you know, that reminds me. I think I'm going to start it today. I'm wanting to try to start a community page on YouTube. So after my live today, I'm going to set it up so you guys can start posting your photos of whatever you create. I want to see whatever you create, whether it be something that I inspire or just something that inspires you. I want my community to be a space of really being able to share and love on each other and help each other out. That's what I've always been. I've been making jewelry since I was a little girl, and so I've had a lot of help along the way of people being there to encourage me, and that's what I want to be for you guys. Helping you go down many, many more rabbit holes of jewelry. And, you know, having fun along the way. Well, and no, so that I'm gonna do it on here on YouTube, Kim. There's a spot on YouTube where I'm gonna add a community, so we can have a community here on YouTube, so it doesn't have to be on Facebook. So I want it to be here because not everybody's a Facebook person like you. So I'll start it today, and I'll put a post up so you guys can see. Hopefully you'll get a notification that there's a new community for me to say hi to on here. Let's see, where did those tools go, my ladies? I just had it. Oh man. Well, we'll do our round nose. We can do round nose. I usually do my bail making pliers, but for some reason they're not on my thing where they normally are. I thought they were right here. And yes, I'll have rules posted and such, so people can be kind in my community type of thing. So yeah. Unique Neek. I have definitely been called Unique Neek in my life, so I love that as well. I'll let me mark these so I know that I'm doing these at the same spot. You started at 10 years old and your dad made you a loom. Oh, so you've used the itty bitties. You've done seed beads and that type of stuff too, and made like bracelets, necklaces with the bead looming. That's really, really awesome. My gram gave me a bead loom just recently and a whole bunch of beads. I'd like to and not like to start that rabbit hole. There we go. We'll do at the same line, both sides, like there. Thank you, Kim. You're the baby tuna. Yeah, but look at how far you've come in what you've done, Dorothy. And you get out there every day. Like, that's commendable. To get out there every day and do what you do, not everybody can be in that mindset. So I love that you try and you do what you do every day, Dorothy. I love watching you because that's what it's about. It's about learning. All right, so I made that loop, and I'm coming back and around at that same spot to create my little design, because this will be part of my ear hooks. And that way we do the same spot. Mark that. Come right nice and close. Oops, sorry, I had that to come up and over. Yes, you've come far, so far. Like, I would have, nobody would have ever guessed that and that one, the blue and white necklace, I mean, that was just absolutely spectacular this last week that you made. Like, your designing is amazing, and that's that. I love seeing that people are trying and getting out there and doing things like that. It's wonderful to see people want to try jewelry and not have any kind of, like, I don't know. It's like you get out there and you do it. Oh, if I could have 4 people, I would be in 4 places too, Tammy. If I could be, oh man, if I could be 4 people, I would definitely be in 4 places at once. Ha! You know what, ladies? You know what's great? I just finally found them. Yay. Okay. So last part. We got that part. Be a little bit farther up and over at the big one. Come back and down to make our ear hook. And today, after we cut them, I don't know if you've noticed on the picture, because the picture was a little cut off, but I flat hammered just the little top part of it, so I'll show you how I flat hammered the top part of this. And that's okay too. It's like, I even if you're just getting out there and trying and making and you share pictures, that's even big, because not a lot of people even feel like they can share. Like, I don't think I've ever shared in the Bargain Bead Box, like, creative group. I've never shared in that one to like get the $50 or anything. I've never done it, not once. So, you know, it's amazing. It's amazing how confident we feel and don't feel. But that's why I want, like, here to be a really positive space and have everybody feel like they can share without feeling anything but love in this space. And those are some hooks, ladies. I don't think I should have done it that big, but that's okay. I'll probably cut those down, but I wanted to show you how I did the flat part first. So I hold it from the back, and I'll tap and slide out. Okay, ladies? So it's a tap, and I'm going out to flatten, that top part. And I'm just going over and around the top. I'll flip it, and you'll see that top part's already kind of done right there. I'm just finishing it up. So then we've got a nice little flat but textured space up there instead of the round. So it just gives a little bit more. You could also like texture this edge part if you wanted to. Like we could make these have a little bit of texture and flatten them out. So see how that gives it a little bit more flash instead of the round. So don't feel afraid to use your texture hammer all the way around your earring. Plus it'll work harden it. And I just texture and flatten. So there we go. So we made these even a little different than the other ones. So going out, your first bead woven project was fringe earrings. Now that is a lot of counting and a lot of patience, Kimberly, and oh my God, I want to see those. Do you still do those type of things? I'm just glad you're able to see me today, Leanna. I love that you were able to catch me. I know you miss me a few times. I love that all of you are here today. I hope this time works better for everybody. It does work better for me and for my family, so I really appreciate it. Well, we got some like wow ones here, ladies, today. Got some like bada bings. Bada bings. Voila. You have a wish list of hammers? Oh man. I just got the like, oh, I think I did put that wrong on. Hold on. It won't swing right. Still won't swing right. How'd I do that? There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, the ones that they're multi-hammer texture hammers. Those look fun too. Thank you, thank you. Yes, please hit the like button. And look at that, ladies. We are done. Oh wow, almost 2 hours. But we had a lot of fun. Those turned out great. And the girls can be looking at each other or looking away. And we put some texture on the back. We put our initials on the back, so that's another thing, Tammy, that the hand stamping can do. You can put your initials on the back. I'll be getting a custom made one of these days. That'll be one of my next orders from Impressart. But there we go. Let's pop those suckers in. See how they came out. Shall we? Oh, you're talking to Dorothy. Oh, yay, I'm so glad. Of course, my ear doesn't want to cooperate. Maybe. Let's try. There we go. One went. Oh yeah. Super dangly. Thank you, ladies. I do my lives at 3 p.m. Dorothy does her lives at 9 a.m. our time. Tammy? Dawn, are you claiming these? Right, Dorothy, you're noon East Coast and 9, I think, my time, if I want to say so. I don't know why that one's not going. And then there's a whole the washers are from Amazon. Hold on. And I linked those in. So that's Amazon, are the washers. So not Impressart. I actually got those from Amazon. Oh, I think that could be arranged on. If anything, I know you can make this part. I can make you your own set of these. I don't know why dang. Yeah, Dorothy's right after Randy. Randy, Thunder Horse Descendant. She's at 7 a.m. our time, Tammy. And then it's Rosanna right after. Ha! I just had to talk about it and not do anything, and then I could do it. All right. So there's these, and these are copper, fully copper. I did copper wire from Rio. So all copper completely, and these are copper flat washers. So yes, all copper. And then the bracelet was copper blank. So yes, everything we did today was all with copper. So all copper, everything. So yeah, that way you can see that. And then what I did get to play with as well, I got some brass ones, ladies. So I want to play with some brass washers. And yes, the copper wire is from Rio Grande. I'll pop that into the links. I did not pop that into the links today, so as soon as we get done, I'll make sure to pop in where I get. It's a whole pound of pure copper wire, and I've been using this for a while. I've had this for a couple years, to tell you, like, this stuff lasts. Well, oh, Shawnette, I'm the same way. My perimenopause and my insomnia kicks my absolute butt, I swear. So this time I'm up until sometimes 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning reading my book, or up crafting or doing something. So I really appreciate the later time, ladies. So I hope this works. I get to see you on Thursday at 3. I'm thinking that we make a bracelet to kind of go with our earrings and the necklace that my mom stole already. And yes, Rio's a great place for, I get my square wire from them too. They're one of my favorite places to get square wire. I would say hands down that one of the best places to get like this different, like half round, half flat and square wire from. Plus their round wire. It's just, I would love, oh, show this necklace. So I made this necklace from some of our valerian root doesn't work for me, but thank you. I've tried it all. I've been an insomniac since I was I don't know, 6-7 years old. I've always been insomniac. I can't, like melatonin doesn't work. None of that stuff works for me. So this was what I made for my Valentine's necklace. So there's another washer. So I just did pretty flat, like the leaves with lapis and then that flower, and hammered the back of it. So, and then how I do my wire wrap where I start from down here. I come from down and go up and around. I do a double wire wrap up top and then go back down and close it both down at the end. So that is how I made that necklace. I can always go over how I do that with my leather on another day. Yeah, melatonin gave me like nightmares, absolute nightmares. And at like 10, 11 years old, you'd never want to take those herbs again when doing that type of stuff. So yeah, I figure we could either make a bracelet with like the circle and make it like, and do that, and make a bracelet with our washers, and go and do some like concave and not concave, like kind of have some fun with our washers on Thursday. What do we think about that? Like do this with a bracelet and try to make a bracelet with washers and beads. What do we like that? For right? Something like so. Like that, beads, washer, beads, washer. Oh yeah. Hey, you got your wine, you're fine, right? This is why we got to do a retreat out here, because I got all the wine that you could possibly dream of. So I'm just saying. But yeah, here's the other washers I grabbed that I'm gonna play with. This one's a lot thicker, so I'm interested on how the 2mm will work. So this needs something in the middle, like a little drop in the middle of it. Okay, maybe we could like wire wrap beads across it. How about that? We'll do some beads across it, and then go like down and around. Or put like a washer in the middle. Like not that big, but a smaller one in the middle. Kind of like so. And then connect them. We'll have some fun with that on Thursday, I think. Right? Sassy and fun and wine, and I mean I feel like I'll put everybody through a yoga session in the mornings. We can have some fun. So yeah, there was my necklace from Valentine's / what I'm wearing today. Thanks, Dawn, for reminding me. I totally forgot I even had it on. So, and really, if this works, I might even do a later night. If everybody's insomniac, maybe we do a super late night one, like once a month or something, where we go super late night. So we'll have to have some fun. Kaylee, I'm gonna tag like Randy and Dorothy and all the other morning ladies that go. I'll tag them all in my thing. And Dawn hasn't gone live yet, but I think we need to have Dawn go live too. But I'll make sure you have those so you can go and follow and subscribe. Dorothy is DGI Design. She's awesome and very fun to watch in the mornings. There's a lot of really great ladies out there to watch. So let's do something with bracelet and washers. We'll have some fun on Thursday, 3 o'clock. My time, Pacific time, so 3 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Mountain time, 5 p.m. Mountain, so Central time, and 6 p.m. Eastern time. And then all the other times for my fellow friends elsewhere in the world. I don't know all those times, but I hope I get to see some of you here at that time. So I hope you had fun. I had a blast making these earrings today. I'm sure I'm gonna get a message from, oh yes, and there's late night beading with Becky and Jenny, and they are very fun. They're sisters. I'll tag them too. Thank you, Dawn. I can't believe I forgot about them. They're on at like 8:30 p.m. My time, and so it'd be like 10:30 Central time. So there's a few different people to watch at late night. So yeah, I'll make sure to pop some of those people in so you get to see. And Dorothy, we don't get to see you tomorrow. Is that what I'm seeing? You're going to volunteer, so unfortunately we won't get to see her, but I think some other people will be on tomorrow. I think Beth is going to be on, and Heather's going to be on, and Randy's going to be on, and so yeah. Always here for the smiles and the fun, and I adore all of you so much. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for helping me get to 200. I can't believe I woke up last week and saw that I had 200 subscribers. So thank you so much for getting me here, and let's keep going with the fun and learning about tools and all the things. So let's see you on Thursday at 3. Talk to you soon. Don't forget to hit the like, the subscribe all, and I'll get to see you soon. Thanks, ladies. Ta-ta for now. Bye.